Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to another very special, as always, episode of Next Level University, where we teach you how to level up your life, your love, your health, and your wealth. We hope you enjoyed our latest episode with our amazing friend and mentor, David Meltzer. Today, for episode number 728, it's Motivation Monday. It has to be bigger than you. One of my favorite speeches I ever had the opportunity and the pleasure of giving. I remember thinking, you know what, I'm going to go down into the crowd and I'm going to talk to somebody. I think that would be powerful. I think I can just do something different from the audience. And I remember going up to somebody and we were talking about why power. And I said, if I gave you a $100 bill, I don't remember his name. I wish I remembered his name. If I gave you a $100 bill, Hunter, that was his name. And I said, Hunter, I'm going to give you a $100 bill to run into that burning building over there. You see that building? Here's a $100 bill. Are you going to go in? And he said, no, probably not. In retrospect, I might start saying 1,000 or 1,000,000 because I might get a different answer. But I said, Hunter, if I ran up to you and I grabbed you by the shoulders and I said, Hunter, your family's in there, are you going to go in? And he said, yeah, I probably would. And I said, that's my point. That is why power. Your dog doesn't sit because it loves you. It sits because you give him a treat. But if somebody breaks in the house, your dog takes care of you. Your dog protects you because that's your dog's why power. You're your dog's why power. Your dog loves you, right? Most of us are either maybe afraid to really dial that up of like, look, if you have a business and you really want the extra power to succeed, think about your family. Think about your old job. I think about my old job all the time and how I could be in New Jersey right now and not recording this episode. That's extra why power. And then really, really think about why you started this. Alan almost died in a car accident. I was suicidal at multiple times in my life. That's my why power to continue going when it gets difficult. And you have yours. Don't be afraid to dig into it.
Very well said.
Thank you, sir.
It has to be bigger than you. And if you're a longtime listener of this show, you know that I have something referred to as a purpose prayer. Now, when I first created this, I never intended on sharing it. So much, in fact, that I have only shared it for a long time, for the first 5 years. I only shared it with Kevin, with Emilia, with my ex-girlfriend, and I think that was it. And I remember the first time I shared it with Emilia, I was actually so nervous to share it because it's such a deep part of me that I actually screwed it up. And I recite this every single day without fail. So I'm going to recite it for everyone here today because I realize that if I don't share it, it can't make a difference. Yes, it makes a difference to me every day. Just remember, it has to be bigger than you. This is the thing that is bigger than me, that came through me after my car accident. I'm going to share it with all of you today. I'm going to recite it. Okay. I and I alone am the keeper of my own happiness and self-worth. I shall not allow naysayers to sway me from my purpose, nor to deny me of my right to pursue a life well lived on my own terms. My every moment shall be spent in an effort to better the quality of myself and others, and to spread the utmost love and goodwill with every last breath that I take. I shall defend health and freedom with all haste, and put forth a forever and purposeful effort to balance out that which is clearly evil and malicious in this world. My mind, body, heart, and soul shall be one, and of the greatest possible measure. I shall forever take steps to ensure that I always learn from the past, enjoy the present, and focus on a brighter future for all. For I, Alan Lazaros, will exit this world one day a better place. That's my thing that's bigger than me. And I've helped many clients create their own purpose prayer. Kevin mentioned it has to be bigger than you, and you're not going to go into a burning building just for yourself, just for no reason. But if your family was in there, you'd go in a heartbeat. The purpose prayer keeps me grounded, keeps me centered. It's a motivation way beyond motivation, and it's inexplicable to anyone who doesn't have one. If you are interested in creating one, please reach out to me. I can help you create one. But the mission is bigger than you. We are all a hero of our own story, yes, but we're also basically a part of this world. We're playing a much smaller part of a much bigger play, a much bigger movie. But you are a critical part, and you have to know that in your bones. Otherwise, you will not maximize your potential and your greatest level of contribution.
And you really have to believe in what you're doing. Maybe you're not going to be a speaker or a coach, but what you're doing has a very, very special place in this world. And like Alan said, it is bigger than you. Again, this podcast started with one person, and that one person became two, and then we have a team, and we've been listened to all over the world. But that started as one thing. and your thing is going to start as one thing too, but make sure that you're understanding that it is bigger than you. Whether you believe it yet or not, it is. Treat it like it is, and it will grow.
Absolutely. It has to be bigger than you. Dig deep into your soul. What breaks your heart? What injustices in the world do you want to solve? What pisses you off? What gets you emotional? Dig deep, and if you need help, reach out.
Cool. Ladies and gentlemen, we love you. We appreciate you. Tomorrow, you are going to hear last week's live podcast, Having Difficult Conversations. We actually just recorded it before we recorded this episode. It's been a long but awesome, awesome day. We love you. We appreciate you. And as always, we do not have fans. We have family.
Talk to you soon.
Bye.